Hey there, here I am with another unboxing. This time it's for the Dream Vision Tarot that I got on Kickstarter. It arrived at my place today and I was about to just tear into it and open it and decided to once again just do a little unboxing and flip through so that if anyone happens to stumble upon this video and they're wondering if they want to get this deck, then they can have a look and maybe it'll persuade them to get that deck from themselves. So I backed this I would say a couple months ago over on Kickstarter, and I just recently finally got updated, maybe end of October, that I was getting shipped over to my place, and I was watching this like a hawk, and finally tonight as I got back home it was on my mailbox and I cannot wait to open it. So I think what I'll start with what was in the package. So basically when I got it, it was just in shipping envelope, so the bubble lined envelopes, and I got the deck and just a little extra goodies. So and it was really nice of the creator to actually put a little cardboard so that it wouldn't get bent or squished during transport. So we'll open what we have here, and I believe for the tier that I backed, I got some stickers and bookmark, if I remember correctly. So here we have the bookmark with the staff here and what looks like the snake wrapped around an egg. And then we have a few stickers here. So we have, this one is really pretty. I like that one. And then we have this other one here, just of little pastel-y colors. It kind of looks like a planet a little bit. And then finally, the eye kind of looks like, it matches pretty much the eye on the box here. And as well as, oh, I was gonna say I thought it was just one, but actually 3 prints. So we have the first one here, which also matches the box. Actually, I probably should flip it this one away so that it actually matches here. We have another one here. Oh, sorry guys. Once again, a bit like the sticker of the egg and the snake, but this one it kind of, I believe it might be the 2 of Pentacles, but actually once we get through the deck we'll be able to see if I'm correct in my guess. Sorry. And then finally the 3rd postcard illustration print. This one I'm not too sure, maybe the world. Let's see if our guesses are right. So let us put these away and get to the box. So the box is, I believe, a magnetic box. Opens up on the side. Pretty good sturdy box. I will not be afraid of it falling down, although I will be sad if it does, because that means the corners will get mushed. And if you can see at the back, you know what, I probably should actually remove the plastic so it doesn't do so much glare. I have a pin here. Let me just remove the plastic. So at the back of the box, it just gives a little description. So I don't know if you can read this very well. So enter the ethereal universe of Dream Vision Tarot, illustrated by Emma Zhang. Awaken your inner knowing with 78 cards designed to unlock your visionary power. Meet the cosmic forces alive inside. Already is going to start pretty well. So as you can see, pretty nice strong box. Magnetic box here. Makes a satisfying noise. And on the inside, now it's probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but it has a little saying here. Let me see. Ooh, you see the heart. I don't have my glasses on. Haha. We fully awaken when we sleep. Close your eyes and see. Let your dreams be your something. Begin from within. Now, if someone figures out what was the last word that I could not read, do let me know. Now, throughout the campaign, at one point I remember there were the one card, the Lovers, where she had thought of making a change to it, and I believe what ended up happening, I actually didn't, I probably should have looked in the updates. I believe what ended up happening is she kept the two different versions of the Lovers card, because she felt like she should change it, but backers, I guess, convinced her to stick with it and just include the two of them. So at the bottom of the box, you have the same sticker that we had earlier of butterfly, snake, and flower. It's very well made. I'm enjoying this box. And we have the deck itself. So these are the backs. They are reversible. As you can see, it doesn't matter if I flip them upside or downside, you won't know. These, I think this might be my first deck with hollow edges. Very beautiful. Very turns out right. As I took them out of the box, they're not sticky to each other or anything like that. And hold on a second. Smelling them. Now, why did I smell them? Because of one group I was in where they asked how was the smell. It was kind of it's a little bit of a running thing that started with sorting decks by sounds and turned out into sorting decks by smell, cardstock smell. But the smell smells perfectly fine, like fresh out of the press. It's not a terrible smell. It's not there's nothing odd about it. So, you know, so I know that I remember there were some decks that sometimes people were saying that, you know, the box or the card themselves didn't smell very well. But in any case, this one, no problem. So now if we take a card, now we're going to take the Fool, seeing as it's the first one here. It has a good flexibility. I'm not afraid of manipulating them, shuffling them. You know, I compared to other decks that I've had where I'm like, oh, maybe I can't be shuffling all willy-nilly. You have to actually be careful. The images are borderless, which is very nice, I think. And here the numbers are actually right corner, top right corner of the card, which I think, you know what, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, sometimes, you know, people wouldn't usually put it next to the title of the card, but I don't mind it on the side here. So let's move on to actually flip through and look through all those cards. So let us start here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to even zoom in a little bit more so we can see more of the cards. Now, sorry if I... Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. So now let us start looking with the Fool. And really, it's a very good feel in the hands, those cards. Magician. This is one, I believe the High Priestess was in the top cards of what got me to back it. That yeah, and probably was in one of the top cards what got me to actually press the be a backer, back it. The High Priestess. Empress. The Emperor here, I find him very dynamic here. You know, he's not, it's not the usual sitting on the throne type of thing. But you still got the elements needed to know that's Emperor. Actually, at first, I remember I almost mistook him from the Devil, but it was because of the staff. And I think there was something else. I was like, oh no, Emperor. Makes sense. Perfect. Now we got the twins, which would actually be renamed the renamed card of the Lovers. Chariot. It's really nice. The Strength, the second card that convinced me for to get this deck. I just like everything about it. I don't know if there's something in particular, but yeah, no, I like everything about this card. Nothing to say. Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hangman, something very zen about it, Death, I like this one too, Temperance, the Devil. I almost feel like it would be the Emperor, like if the Emperor was extremely mad, there goes the devil type of thing. But you know, that's just the impression I got just looking at it for the first time. The Tower, we got the Star, then we got the Moon. Sorry guys, I think it's having a little bit of issue. If it would zoom in a little bit more. Oh boy. And there's something, you know, like from the usual, I guess, Rider-Waite-Smith version of the moon, you know, we're kind of used of seeing certain elements of the moon card, but here really I think it really captures really well that whole notion of having like things being hidden in the dark, and you're not too sure where you're going, there might be illusions. Like I think this captures the moon's signification the best, I find so far. Like I looked at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I get the moon. And then the sun, we got Judgment. Yeah, like I know it's a trumpet, but at the same time I feel like this is one like a ramp. Like, guys, all right, we're about to lift the ramp. If you didn't get to it on time, well, too bad for you, type of thing. And the World. Now we get into the minor arcana. And I guess first off we start with the wands. So Ace. To the point. I mean, the two. Sorry, if I take a little bit long between cards, I'm looking at it and it's just something like evocative. At first I was like, how is that two of wands? But then, you know, the arches, the two sides of the arches are the two wands, and just, you know, the little person there seeing what's out there. Three of Wands. Such a beautiful, like, that's a beautiful landscape, if nothing else. And we have 4. 5. As you can see, the cards, once you start taking them one by one, there's like little air pockets or something that have them sliding a little bit all over the place. 6 of Wands. And, you know, it kind of deviates from Rider-Waite-Smith, the usual imagery. I mean, it's that for some of these cards, it seems like they focus, the focus is on a particular thing, like here, the hand, and, you know, the 6 wands around. And the it's a feeling of celebration. I mean, it's the 6 of Wands, but it's, you know, when in my mind, when I think of 601, in my head I'm picturing the guy on his horse, and just, you know, the laurel on his head, and it's all celebration. But here it's really focusing on something in particular, and so it has you thinking a bit more, at least for me. Then we got 7. 8. I feel 8 looks kind of like the 3 of Wands, but after the fact. I don't know about you guys. You can let me know if that's the case for you. And we got 9. And 10. This for some reason I looked at it and it just made me think of the oh, I'm forgetting the title of the song. It's a song by Boyz II Men. I will get there. So that's particularly that one line. I will get through the night and make it through to the other side. I won't sing it. I'll spare your ears, guys. Then we got the page. He's kind of looking like a little fire imp. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I find she's looking quite posh. And fashionable too. And the King of Wands. To me, that looks like determination in his eyes. And now we go with Cups and the Ace. We have 2. 3. 4 of Cups. It took me a bit, but I found the 4th cup right here. I was like, wait, there's 3. Why is she? Of course she'd be down. She's missing the 4th one. Of course, it's right on top. There you go. Then we have the 5 of Cups. 6. 7 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Anybody else has this Grace Kelly look going on here? No? Maybe it's just me? Nine of Cups. And 10 of Cups. Now we go with the page. This is fun. I like this. With the fish stuck in their hair and things like that. Now we got the Knight. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Now on to the swords. We got the Ace. Ooh, that's a nice 2 of Swords. Three of Swords. You can barely see the top. Well, barely if at all see the top of the swords, or that there are swords. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 6. This speaks a lot. I like the setup. I like how the rendition of the 6 of Swords. So to me, it speaks very like clearly, but in a soft manner. 7. Now I'm not too sure which constellation that is, if it actually is one. So if someone knows, let me know. We got 8. 9. What a way to represent anxiety, right? It's like, it's all in your head. And 10. We got the Page. the Knight, the Queen of Swords, which in general is one of my favorite cards. For some, I don't know why, I just jive with it. And the King of Swords. Just look at that fella. Finally, last on the docket, the Pentacles and the Ace. Something about the Ace, the hand and everything, something about it, I just like it. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry if I took a pause. I was looking at the 6 of Pentacles, and just looking at it quickly, you wouldn't, at least for myself, I wouldn't necessarily think 6 of coins right away. It felt almost like a 4 of Pentacles, or coins, however you like to name them, but the balance and everything else. So 6 of coins. Then we got 7. Waiting. 8. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh. 9. Okay, for a second, for some reason, I could not find a person up until I realized the person was there and the 9 pentacles were in their hair. I don't know what happened. I just could not see the person. 10. And then we have the page. Knight. Now, I don't know if it's me, and I'm sure you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong or if I'm just imagining this. I feel like all the knights have a ring somewhere on their fingers. And I'd like to see in the on her website, actually, that's where you can find the meanings for the cards. She didn't include a booklet or a pamphlet or a little white book with the deck. She decided to leave it all online for people to see, just, you know, to save on paper and everything. So I'm curious to see if I go online and check it out to see if there's mention of those rings on their fingers. So the Knight, the Queen of Pentacles, which I really like. Like, oh, there's a little animal here, and I don't know, a sense of mystery, nurturing. I don't know how to put it to word, but it's just I like it. And the Knight of Pentacles, the King, sorry, not the Knight. See, I said Knight, and he has a ring there on his finger, so it might not just be a Knight thing. There. So there we are. Here the flip through. Like, as I mentioned, the in the box, there's not going to be any booklet or anything like that. If you want to have the definition or the artist's, the creator's interpretation of the cards, you'll have to go on their website to check it out. And there you can see their meanings and everything else. I don't remember if she explained any more in depth of her inspiration. I do know that the dream vision, it came, she explained in her in the Kickstarter that it was from dreams, visions that she had, and she decided to essentially put to paper the visions that she was having. I believe from her spirit's guide, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I apologize. But yeah, oh, the deck, you know, it's beautiful. It's the cardstock is, well, the edges, it's just I find it suits the cards very well. The colors are soft, but even in their softness, their pastel kind of feeling, it's very communicative. You can see what it is, like, you know, for example, the Two of Swords, or, you know, what was the one that you like, for example, the Empress. Just like the softness, it just speaks to you so well. um just and the handling of it, you know, it has strength to it. Now I'm probably gonna have another video just on a quick shuffle, because I haven't you know, done any cleansing, or I'm not going to do an interview with the deck just now. It's a little bit late, but just the sound, you know, just hearing that, you already know that that I at least I already know that, you know, once I shuffle it, start shuffling, I'm not gonna be afraid. It's not gonna um overbend. Now I do have a little bit of a there is a little bit of a bend in the deck, but I'm sure after, you know, a few while of handling them and shuffling them, it'll be more or less, either it'll stay at about this bend, or, you know, it'll straighten itself out. Like I'm pretty sure, you know, with traveling and manufacturing and everything else, there's gonna be a little bit of I'm not expecting extremely straight, bone straight cards. But yeah, no, like look at the handling. Oh, I can't wait to shuffle them. I probably should, but I wait. I'll make another video just me shuffling them if you want to see what kind of noise I can get out of shuffling on my table. But I will leave this up to now. So guys, this was the unboxing and deck flip through of the Dream Vision Tarot by Emma Zhang. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, do drop them in the comments below. I am very happy with this purchase personally. I'm glad that I got it, and hopefully I'll have time later to make a deck interview, or to you know, do a little shuffling, and I'll maybe I'll make a video of that, just so that you can have an idea of how it shuffles, how it handles, my impressions of it after using it. If you'd like to see that, you can drop me a word. But now I'm gonna just sign off for now, and guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, week, and whichever else, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.